Welcome to the lesson number 4. In this lesson, I'm going to solve the common struggle of finding great content ideas for your blog so that you will never have to worry about it again. So here's the agenda for this lesson. I have 4 sources of great content ideas for you. These 4 will be enough to fill your content calendar for a full year ahead, I promise. And then we'll talk about prioritizing your list of content ideas and decide which of them will have the highest impact on your business. So let's go! Part 1. How to discover great content ideas by studying your niche. Regardless of the niche that your business falls into, be it business consulting, healthcare, insurance, photography, or anything else, the chances are a ton of people are talking about it online. There might be forums or different online communities where your ideal customers are hanging out. There might also be groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, Reddit, or Slack. And there might be some sites where people leave their reviews about relevant products or services. In other words, there's no shortage of places online where you can go and watch your target audience communicate and speak their mind. Even Reddit alone can supply you with enough content ideas to keep you busy for months. There's a subreddit for almost anything. You're in business of selling knives? No problem, let's search for knives on Reddit. And I see 2 cool subreddits right away, r/knives and r/knifeclub. It took me just a few minutes of browsing these subreddits to find a few great ideas for blog posts. But let's not forget what we learned in lesson number 3. We need to make sure that people are actually searching for these topics in Google, estimate the total search traffic potential, see if there's a parent topic that we could target, and finally look at the number of linking websites among the top ranking pages. So let's put these 3 topic ideas from Reddit into Ahrefs Keywords Explorer for a quick research. And immediately one of them seems promising. I see an article at knifeinformer.com titled "The Best Gentleman's Pocket Knife", and it gets almost 400 visits per month in the US while only having 1 link from 1 website. And the rest of the search results don't seem very competitive based on how many backlinks they have. How cool is that? It took me just a few minutes to find an awesome article idea that has quite decent traffic potential and a tiny amount of links. Guess how many content ideas you will find if you browse Reddit for like 2 hours? And Reddit is just one of the wide variety of places around the web where you can go and study what your target audience is talking about. In fact, amazing content ideas can come from almost any source that is somehow related to your business. This one time I was browsing the bookstore in the airport while waiting for my flight and saw a magazine which had a title "Too Good to Ignore It: How to Set Up Online Business". So I immediately bought it. Not because I was hoping to learn anything new from it, but because this was the magazine that my target audience was reading, and therefore it could help me understand them better. This is how this magazine ended up on my work desk, and I was browsing it whenever I wanted to procrastinate for a while. That's how I stumbled upon this article, "Search Engines: How to Get Listed". Seriously, people still struggle with that? With over 7 years of experience in SEO, I could not understand how someone could not know this. So I pulled the Ahrefs Keywords Explorer tool and entered that headline there. I checked the top ranking results and I was totally blown away by the amount of search traffic that I saw coming to one of the top ranking articles. Over 11,000 visits per month from the US alone, and 18,000 visits per month globally. And the top keyword of this article is "submit website to search engines". Looks like this is the most popular search query that people are using to search for this topic. And its search volume is 1,400 searches per month in the US alone. I thought this was a great topic for us to cover at Ahrefs blog because people who are looking to submit their websites to search engines are actually looking to get traffic from search engines. And that was a perfect opportunity to introduce them to Ahrefs tools. So guess who published a detailed guide on that topic 2 months ago? And today we already rank at position number 8 for the main search query, "submit website to search engines", which is the bottom of the front page of Google search results. And in just 2 months from the published date, this post has already brought us almost 1,000 visitors from Google search, which is quite a decent result for such a short time frame. So I hope this was a good example to illustrate how studying your niche and getting in the heads of your potential customers helps you to create highly relevant content on your blog and get targeted traffic from Google. And before we move on to the next strategy, I suggest you to pause this video and take action. Search on Reddit and Facebook for relevant communities where your target audience is hanging out. Spend at least 10 minutes browsing each of these communities and look for things that bother people the most and the language that they use to describe them. Whenever something strikes you as a great idea for an article on your blog, don't forget what you've learned in the previous lesson and test this content idea for search traffic potential and ranking difficulty. Try to find at least 3 cool article ideas before you move on to the next strategy that I'm about to show you. And just in case you need more guidance in researching your niche and getting into the heads of your potential customers, we have a great article at Ahrefs blog just about that. Make sure to check it out.